Your car is hiding secrets, from features and tricks that could save you money, prevent breakdowns, and even protect your life. But most drivers will never know about them. We're revealing 15 hidden car secrets mechanics don't want you to know. Miss these, and you could be making costly mistakes without realizing it. Stick with us because as this countdown unfolds, the tips only get better. Let's start with secret number 15, a built-in feature that could save your life. If your gas pedal ever gets stuck, what do? Most drivers panic, but many cars have a built-in safety system that can stop it instantly. It's called brake override, and it's designed to prevent unintended acceleration. Here's how it works. If the gas pedal is stuck, pressing the brake automatically cuts engine power, letting you regain control. This system has been in cars for years, but became standard after accidents linked to runaway vehicles. Testing it is simple. With your car in park, press the gas slightly, then slam the brake. If your vehicle has brake override, the engine will immediately lose power. Not all older cars have this, so check your owner's manual. But remember, brakes can overpower the engine if pressed hard enough. Knowing this could be the difference between a close call and disaster. Secret number 14, using the dead pedal correctly. Most drivers have no idea they're sabotaging their own comfort and control, and it all comes down to a simple pedal they barely notice. It's called the dead pedal, and if you're not using it, you're making driving harder than it needs to be. Here's why this small feature makes a huge difference. Ever feel your legs cramping up on a long drive? Or struggle to stay steady when making sharp turns or sudden stops? That's because your left foot has nowhere to go. Without proper support, your muscles tense up, your posture suffers, and your reaction time slows down. That's bad news for both comfort and safety. But the dead pedal fixes this instantly. It's not just a footrest, it's a stability tool that keeps you planted, reduces strain, and helps you stay in full control of the car. Professional drivers know this, and now you do too. Here's how to use it right. Rest your foot on it lightly. Don't press down. This keeps your body balanced, reduces fatigue, and stops unnecessary wear on the clutch in manual cars. The result? Less pain, better posture, and smoother driving. Not every car comes with one, but if yours does, start using it now. And if it doesn't, consider getting an aftermarket one. It's a small upgrade that makes a huge difference. For the next tip, let's talk about something that could put extra dollars back in your pocket. Secret number 13, saving money with a low mileage discount. Most drivers are overpaying for car insurance without realizing it. If you drive less than the average person, you could be missing out on a discount that can cut your insurance costs by up to 20%. Insurance companies know that less time on the road means fewer chances of accidents. That's why they offer a low mileage discount, but most people don't even know it exists. And if you're not taking advantage of it, you're throwing money away every month. Here's how much you can save. Most insurers offer between 5% and 20% off your premium if you drive fewer miles per year, typically under 7,500 to 12,000 miles. In states like California, low-mileage drivers get an average 11% discount automatically. So how do you qualify? It's simple. First, check your odometer and calculate your yearly mileage. If it's low enough, call your insurance provider and ask about their low-mileage discount. Some insurers will ask for odometer readings, while others use telematics devices that track your mileage automatically. If you drive even less, you might want to switch to pay-per-mile insurance, where you only pay for the miles you actually drive. This can lead to even bigger savings. Secret number 12, cleaning battery terminals for better performance. If your car is struggling to start, dimming lights, or randomly stalling, your battery might not be the problem. It could be dirty, corroded terminals blocking the electrical flow. And if you ignore this, you're slowly killing your battery, reducing its lifespan, and risking getting stranded. Corrosion builds up over time, especially if you drive in humid or salty conditions. It looks like white, green, or blue powdery deposits on your battery terminals, and if left unchecked, it can lead to electrical shorts, acid leaks, or even complete battery failure. Cleaning your battery terminals is simple, but most drivers don't do it until it's too late. All you need is a mix of baking soda and water, a wire brush, and a few minutes of maintenance. First, disconnect the battery cables. Negative first, then positive. Apply the baking soda solution and scrub off the corrosion. Once the terminals are clean, rinse them with water, dry them completely, and apply a thin layer of petroleum jelly or dielectric grease. This keeps moisture out and stops corrosion from coming back. Regular cleaning keeps your battery running at full power, prevents sudden electrical failures, and extends the battery's lifespan. Do this every 6 months, and you'll avoid the frustration and cost of an unexpected dead battery. A clean battery means a smoother start. Just like staying updated prevents car troubles. Don't get left behind. Hit subscribe and keep your car and wallet running strong. Secret number 11. Using Pulse and Glide for maximum fuel efficiency. Most drivers waste fuel without even realizing it, and the way you accelerate and coast could be costing you miles per gallon. However, there's a secret technique that can boost your fuel efficiency by up to 15% or more, and yet, almost no one uses it correctly. It's called Pulse and Glide. Instead of maintaining a constant speed, you accelerate slightly, then coast with your foot off the gas. Repeating this cycle, pulsing and gliding, actually saves more fuel than driving at a steady pace. Sounds too good to be true? It's been tested. In real-world experiments, drivers using Pulse and Glide improved their fuel economy by up to 15% in regular cars, and even more in hybrids. One team of drivers in a Toyota Prius achieved a record-breaking 109.3 miles per gallon, more than double what most drivers get. So why does this work? The secret is in the glide. When you coast in neutral, or in a hybrid, when the engine shuts off, you're using zero fuel. The longer you can glide, the more fuel you save. Meanwhile, the pulse phase keeps your momentum going without overworking the engine. But here's the catch. You have to do it right. Accelerate smoothly and avoid hard braking. In hybrids, ease off the gas to trigger electric gliding. In non-hybrids, shift into neutral to maximize the glide phase. Does it work for everyone? Not always. Pulse and Glide is most effective on open roads with little traffic. If you're in stop-and-go city driving or heavy congestion, it's harder to use safely. And while it can improve mileage, frequent speed changes may cause extra wear on your car's components. Secret number 10. Protecting your car with wheel well guards. That's where wheel well guards come in. These simple plastic or metal shields act as a barrier, preventing road debris from damaging vital components like your suspension, brake lines, and bodywork. Without them, moisture builds up, leading to corrosion and rust, one of the biggest killers of vehicle longevity. So how do you know if you need them? Most cars come with factory-installed guards, but not all are created equal. Cheap, thin liners wear out fast, and older vehicles might not have them at all. If you notice cracks, holes, or missing liners, it's time for a replacement before rust sets in. Installing new wheel well guards is simple. They clip into place with basic screws or fasteners. A quality set costs between $80 and $150 per pair, but that's nothing compared to the thousands you'd spend fixing rusted-out fenders or damaged suspension parts. Want even more protection? Coating your wheel well guards with a truck bed liner spray can make them last even longer, reducing road noise and improving durability. Now that we've covered protecting your car's exterior, let's talk about what's happening under the hood. Secret number 9. Fixing poor engine performance with a fuel system cleaner. Your car might be losing power, wasting fuel, and running rough, and the culprit could be a dirty fuel system. Over time, carbon buildup clogs fuel injectors and intake valves, choking your engine and costing you performance. If your car feels sluggish, struggles to start, or burns more gas than usual, it's time to fix the problem before it gets worse. The solution? A fuel system cleaner. These additives break down carbon deposits, unclog injectors, and restore lost horsepower, but only if you use them correctly. Pouring in the wrong product or overusing it won't just waste money, it can damage fuel system components. Here's how to do it right. Add a bottle of high-quality fuel system cleaner to a nearly empty gas tank, then fill up with fresh fuel. This ensures the cleaner mixes properly and works through the system as you drive. For best results, use it every 3,000 to 4,000 miles, depending on your car and the cleaner's instructions. When used correctly, a fuel system cleaner improves gas mileage, restores power, reduces engine knocking, and even extends your engine's life. Secret number 8, using your rearview mirror's anti-glare mode. Blinding headlights in your mirror aren't just annoying. They're dangerous. When a car behind you has high beams on, that glare can reduce visibility, strain your eyes, and even cause temporary blindness while driving at night. But here's what most drivers don't realize. Your rearview mirror has a hidden feature that instantly reduces glare. If you drive an older car with a manual mirror, look for the small lever or button at the bottom. Flipping it tilts the mirror into night mode, dimming the reflection and making bright headlights less harsh. In newer vehicles, this feature is automatic. An electronic sensor detects glare and darkens the mirror for you. Why does this matter? Because staring into bright headlights for just a few seconds can slow your reaction time, increasing the risk of missing obstacles, pedestrians, or sudden road hazards. So, next time you're blinded by headlights in your mirror, don't just deal with it. Activate your mirror's anti-glare mode and keep your vision clear. Secret number 7, using shift lock release in emergencies. You're in a rush, but your gear shift won't move. No matter how hard you press the brake, it's stuck in park. If this happens in traffic or a tight parking spot, you're trapped with no way to move your car. But what most drivers don't realize is, your car has a hidden override that lets you fix this instantly. It's called the shift lock release, and it's designed for situations exactly like this. When your battery dies, the ignition malfunctions, or the brake sensor fails, the shift lock system won't disengage, leaving you stuck. Here's how you manually override it in seconds. Find the shift lock release slot near your gear shifter. It's usually covered by a small plastic cap. Pop it open with a key or screwdriver, press inside the slot while holding the brake, and move your gear shift out of park. That's it, you're free. But don't ignore the real problem. If this keeps happening, you might have a faulty brake sensor, a failing battery, or an electrical issue. Fixing it now saves you from getting stuck again, or worse, expensive repairs down the road. Great, your car is out of park, but what if it suddenly refuses to start at all? Secret number 6, keep your gas tank above 1/4 full to preserve the fuel pump. If you think you can squeeze a few extra miles out of an almost empty gas tank, that mistake could cost you over $1,200 in repairs. Most drivers don't realize that letting your fuel level drop below a quarter tank puts serious stress on your car's fuel pump. The gasoline in your tank isn't just fuel, it's also coolant. When your tank is nearly empty, the pump heats up, wears out faster, and can eventually fail completely. And that's not the only problem. Sediment and debris naturally settle at the bottom of your tank. When fuel runs low, your pump is forced to pull from this dirty layer, clogging your fuel filter and potentially damaging your entire fuel system. A failing fuel pump means rough starts, engine sputtering, and the risk of breaking down when you least expect it. And if you think replacing a fuel pump is cheap, think again. The average repair bill? Anywhere from $600 to $1,200. So here's the simple rule. Never let your fuel tank drop below a quarter full. It's an easy habit that keeps your car running smoothly, prevents expensive breakdowns, and could save you a fortune in repairs. Secret number 5, extend tire life by rotating them regularly. If you're not rotating your tires, you're burning through money, literally. Uneven tire wear means your tread wears out faster, leading to blowouts, poor handling, and a shorter tire lifespan. And when your tires wear unevenly, your engine has to work harder, killing your fuel efficiency. Think about it. Replacing a full set of tires can cost anywhere from $600 to $1,200 or more. But skipping rotations means you'll be replacing them even sooner. Here's the truth. Tires don't wear evenly on their own. Front tires wear down faster because they handle all the steering and braking. Rear tires last longer, but that doesn't mean they're safe to ignore. Without regular rotations, one set wears out before the other, leaving you with unstable handling and a car that pulls to one side. And let's not forget fuel economy. Worn, uneven tires create more rolling resistance, making your engine burn more gas to keep up. You could be wasting hundreds of dollars per year just because you skipped this simple maintenance step. So, what's the fix? Get your tires rotated every 5,000 to 7,500 miles, or every time you get your oil changed. This simple habit evens out wear, extends your tire's life, and keeps your car running smoothly. You're keeping your tires fresh, Now let's make sure you're not burning through fuel for no reason. Secret number 4, don't let your car idle for too long. If you leave your car idling, you're slowly damaging your engine, burning fuel, and draining your wallet. Every minute your engine runs while parked, you're wasting gas, wearing out components, and pumping unnecessary pollution into the air. Idling for more than 10 seconds burns more fuel than restarting your car. And if you think warming up your engine before driving is necessary, that's a myth. Modern engines don't need it. Just start driving gently, and your engine warms up faster. On top of that, idling leads to carbon buildup in your engine, causing costly repairs down the line. Over time, this gunk chokes your fuel injectors and damages your exhaust system, leading to expensive fixes. And let's talk about fuel waste. A car left idling for an hour burns about half a gallon of fuel. If you idle every day for just 10 minutes, you're throwing away over 30 gallons of gas per year. That's money you could be saving. Here's the reality. Idling is pointless, wasteful, and bad for your car. Turning off your engine when parked saves fuel, prevents damage, and keeps your car running longer. Wait, before we get to that big bonus tip, here's something else you should be keeping in top shape. Secret number 3, prevent leather seat cracks with regular conditioning. Leather seats don't crack overnight, but once they do, there's no real fix. Most people don't realize how fast their seats are drying out until it's too late. Every time you sit down, every time the sun beats through your windows, every time the air conditioning blasts, your leather is losing moisture. And when that happens, it starts getting stiff, then it starts cracking. And once those cracks show up, you're either stuck with ugly worn-out seats or shelling out hundreds, sometimes thousands, on repairs. But here's the thing, preventing this is ridiculously easy. You just need to condition your seats the right way. And no, that doesn't mean grabbing whatever cheap cleaner you see at the store. The wrong products actually speed up the damage. Leather needs the right kind of conditioner, something that soaks deep into the material and keeps it soft. Make sure you choose the right product that would protect against dryness, prevent cracks, and restore flexibility. To make it work, just clean your seats first, apply the conditioner, let it absorb, and then buff it out. That's it. Do this every few months. Every month if you park in direct sunlight, and your seats will stay looking brand new for years. But if you ignore it, if you let your leather dry out, you'll start seeing those fine lines, the ones that turn into deep cracks. You'll try to fix it with cheap leather sprays that promise to restore it, but once the damage is done, it's permanent. And if you think replacing your seats is an option, good luck dropping $1,000 or more just to get your interior back to looking decent. Secret number 2, the right way to flush your radiator. If you've ever ignored your radiator, you're basically setting your engine up for a slow and expensive death. Over time, coolant breaks down into a sludgy mess that clogs your system, leading to overheating, leaks, and catastrophic engine failure. If you've never flushed your radiator, you're just waiting for disaster to strike. And when it does, you'll be looking at a blown head gasket, a warped engine block, or even a complete engine replacement. That's thousands of dollars in repairs, all because of a simple maintenance task most people neglect. Here's the truth. A radiator flush isn't just about swapping out old coolant. If you're not doing it the right way, you might as well not be doing it at all. First, always start with a cold engine unless you want third-degree burns. Draining the old coolant is step 1, but that's not enough. You need to flush out all the built-up grime with a proper cleaning solution, let it circulate, and only then can you drain and refill it with fresh coolant. And don't even think about using tap water. It leaves behind minerals that speed up corrosion. Use distilled water, mix it with antifreeze, and make sure to bleed out any trapped air. Skip that part, and you could still end up overheating, even with brand new coolant. Still think you can put it off? One overheated engine can blow your radiator, wreck your water pump, and crack your cylinder head. And when that happens, it's not a matter of if, but when, your engine gives out completely. A radiator flush every 30,000 miles or 2 years is all it takes to avoid a disaster that could leave you stranded and broke. Secret number 1, adaptive cruise control. Adaptive cruise control has completely changed highway driving. Unlike standard cruise control, which just holds a steady speed, adaptive cruise control takes it to the next level. It uses sensors to scan the road ahead and automatically adjusts your speed based on traffic. Here's how it works. You set your preferred speed using the controls on your steering wheel, and the system keeps your car moving at that pace. But if it detects a slower vehicle in front of you, your car automatically slows down to maintain a safe following distance. Once the lane clears, it speeds back up, all without you lifting a finger. And it gets even better. Many adaptive cruise control systems handle stop-and-go traffic effortlessly. If the car ahead of you slows down, your vehicle does the same, even coming to a complete stop if necessary. Then, as soon as traffic picks up, it starts moving again automatically. This feature doesn't just make driving easier, it reduces fatigue, improves safety, and turns long trips into a much smoother experience. It's cruise control, but way smarter. Now that you know these 15 car secrets, don't make the biggest mistake at the gas pump. Our next video reveals the biggest fuel myths that waste your money, ones even experienced drivers fall for. Click here before your next fill up and start saving now.